I'm known as Councillor Bell. I was going to say that means you can come to me with most of your problems. No, that's what we're here for. Elected members, honestly, if you have any issues with anything, you know, whether it's your housing, health, antisocial behaviour, dare I say rubbish, because we all have a problem with rubbish and fly tipping, do get on to me, do pass me a text message or phone call or email. If you want my details, they are on the council website, Manchester City Council website. Just look up for your MossSide councillors. You will be able to get my details from there. I am trying my best. Well, we're a team of 3 now. We're a full team in MossSide. We're now 3 councillors. I think we had 2 councillors for a long while, so now we're 3. There's myself, Emily Rolls, Councillor Rolls, and Councillor Mahadi. We're the 3 councillors here in MossSide. Personally, my work, I do have my own charity known as Charisma, and a lot of my work is around peace and conflict resolution. That's my work. Charisma, our banner is up there at the back, if you want to have a closer look, and there's a bit more about my profile is up there as well. I'm a local girl, born and bred in MossSide, went to school in MossSide. I think my first school nursery was Trinity House when it was a nursery. It's not a nursery anymore, so I'm probably giving my age away there to some of you, because it's not a nursery anymore. And you're allowed to say, I look good. But yes, I'm a local girl, born and bred. Even though I am a Nigerian, I do identify as a Nigerian born in Britain, because that's where my parents hail from. That's where I've also schooled, and I've also lived and worked, you know, in Nigeria to obviously pick up my culture and understand my African culture. And so I'm very proud of my African culture. And that's why most of the time you will see me dressed like this, because this is what I identify as. I'm a Nigerian born in Britain, which is very important for me. And I think identity is very important to everybody. And even you ladies today, you know, coming here today, doing the fashion show, showing us, you know, where you're from, what you're about. I was just having a look at the foods there on the table, and there's nice little flags against the foods telling us which country the foods are representing. So we have food, I'm sure I read Ethiopia, Cameroon, Nigeria, Somalia, and which goes to show the actual rich cultural environment that we live in MossSide. It is a very multicultural environment. It has changed a lot from the 50s and 60s. You know, some of us know when it was just kind of like one colour, very grey, but it's more than that now. And I think what is important is that not only do we recognise it, because I think we do recognise that we live in a multicultural environment with lots of different people, but I think more importantly, we should get to understand that multiculturalness, understand people that are different from ourselves. And how do we do that? Well, we do it through events like this, you know, but more so we do it through asking questions. Dare to ask those questions. Those probably what people call those difficult questions. But they're not really difficult because we want to understand and we want to know. So dare to ask those difficult questions. Why are you different? Why do you dress differently? Why do you speak another language? Where's that language from? Why are you here and in a nice way? Because a lot of people do come to the UK, come to Manchester for various different reasons. And unfortunately, some of those reasons are not nice reasons. And so we need to, you know, envelope, encompass, take all those people within our arms of our society and our community and show them that they are welcome, which I know they are, but, you know, actually show them, talking to them, embracing them. And I think even this year, the slogan for International Women's Day, embracing equity. And I know we do it, we talk about it, but let's actually practically do it by talking to people that are different from ourselves. Step outside of our comfort zones and talk to people that are different and ask them a few questions so we understand the differences and we understand why people are here. Because then guess what? We make a better environment, a better community, a better neighbourhood, not just for us, but it's for the next generation that are coming up. And that's why we do what we do. It's for the next generation, so that they feel comfortable in this generation, in this community. just as comfortable as anybody else, because they have a right to be here, just like all of us. Some of us older ones, we've always fought for the right to be here. These younger ones more than have the right to be here, and they shouldn't have to go through what we went through to get our rights. I was being interviewed yesterday about women's rights. Do I feel women's rights have changed? I think it's changed, but it's been a long fight, because I know for some of the women, got my Auntie Anne over here, it's been a long, hard fight for some of the women to get what women like me have today, for me to be part of politics. I hope we've all heard of Emmeline Pankhurst. If she didn't do what she did, I wouldn't be stood here today. You know, I wouldn't be stood here today as a woman saying, yes, I'm in politics and I'm proud to be in it. And I didn't have to go and chain myself to any gates to do it either, you know. And so that is why those of us that know how and have done the struggle, we've done the fight, let's make it easier, you know, for our next generation and the next generation to come. It doesn't mean that we need them to forget, though. They still need to remember and understand and know the fight that's gone on for them, you know, but they shouldn't have to go through the same fight that we're going through. There's a lot goes on in our communities, and we're all part of this community, all of us, this beautiful multicultural community. We're all part of this community, and we're all proud of this community, and we should continue to be proud. Proud MossSideonians, if there's such a word. Are you ready? Do you want me to keep? I can talk for Britain, me, otherwise. You know. Something I have to say to myself, come down. I don't know. Any questions? Any comments? Not at the moment.
انا غنعمر انا احسن من بعد نجيب فروتي كامل وناكلوا منه داكشي.